Hello everyone and welcome to the Hypnotic Kicks channel. Today I will tell you the story of the day Ibrahimovic fought in Milan training session and was defeated by his teammate, making Zlatan afraid of him afterwards. We all know who Zlatan Ibrahimovic is. Undoubtedly one of the best players of our generation. But for all his talent, he was controversial. Known for his short temper, he doesn't bow to anyone, be it player or coach. It's not hard to find moments when Zlatan is aggressive and imposes his physical presence on opponents, sometimes even intimidating his opponents with headbutts or elbows. Even Pep Guardiola was once the target of his sharp tongue. Ibrahimovic, known for his catchphrases, has repeatedly stated that he does not like the former Barcelona boss. He once said, "Whoever buys me, buys a Ferrari. And those who have a Ferrari fill up with premium fuel, go on the road and at maximum speed." Guardiola put on diesel and went for a walk through the countryside. He should have bought a Fiat. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has had a very successful career, from when he started with Malmo in Sweden until today, and at the age of 41, he still plays for Milan, one of the biggest clubs in the world. This is something that is not for everyone, it is for the few. During his career Ibrahimovic played in many clubs, passing through Ajax, Juventus, Inter Milan, Barcelona, Milan, PSG, Manchester United and Los Angeles Galaxy, before returning to Milan where he is playing until today. Zlatan also played very well for the Sweden national team. But it's not about goals that made Zlatan what he is today. As I said, he became famous for his catchphrases, which ended up making him a very interesting character in the world of football, even becoming a meme for the fact that he was always super self-confident. So Zlatan is definitely a controversial player, and today I'm going to tell a story where he went to fight in training and almost got hurt. But first I would like to quickly ask you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I said it would be quick, now let's talk about Zlatan. According to Ibrahimovic's autobiography, he was born in the Rosengård district of Malmö, Sweden. According to the autobiography, Rosengård was a rather inhospitable area with high crime and unemployment. Zlatan spent most of his childhood and youth there until he took his first steps as a professional footballer. According to Zlatan, one of his favorite hobbies is stealing bicycles. You heard me right. Zlatan said he learned to pick locks, he liked to ride his bikes, and left them somewhere. According to him, no one doubted that he did it. He says he does it less for the bike than for the feel and the adrenaline he gets, but at one point he got into trouble because he stole the postman bike and the Malmö team assistant coach bike. Let's not forget that Malmö was the team he started his career and played in the youth squad. Because of this and his irritable and argumentative personality, Ibrahimovic was not popular in the city. Once, after a fight with his teammates, some people made an undersign for Zlatan to leave the team, but the Malmö youth team coach at the time didn't want to know at all because he already knew Zlatan's potential. Judging by the kind of player Zlatan has become, he was right. Zlatan was sold to Ajax for a huge amount of money at the time, and then he ended playing in lots of big clubs, like I said earlier. I said all this to explain another fight Ibrahimovic had with his teammates. The story was revealed in an interview with Zlatan's former Milan teammate, Alexander Pato, on Brazil's ESPN show Recente ESPN, and also on Desimpedidos YouTube channel. Pato spoke of a case that happened in 2010, when both were in Milan. Back then, Ibrahimovic was the star of the team, but he had very high demands on his teammates, whether it was during the games or in the training sessions. According to Alexander Pato, in a training session, Ibrahimovic collided with Aguchi Anu, who was then Milan's American central defender. Anu went to Milan after a good passage through Standard Liège, but did not have much prominence in Milan. But he was a player who was 1.96 meters tall and 95 kilos. Pato said that Anu was trying to press Zlatan at the training, but ended up hitting Zlatan's feet. But Anu was a very strong guy, but not so good technically, so Anu also hit Zlatan's shin. According to Pato, Anu continued to play like nothing happened because it wasn't on purpose, and he wasn't mean, he was just trying to catch the ball. However, soon after, when Anu had the ball, Zlatan came from behind and hit the American with both feet in great rage. Then the two quickly got up and began to argue. Then Ibrahimovic grabbed him by the collar of his shirt. That's when Anu caught and dropped Zlatan like a judo move and then held Zlatan in a rear naked choke until several teammates appeared to stop the fight for fear that someone would get hurt. Don't forget that Zlatan has a black belt in taekwondo, so he must not be an easy person to take down. Pato said that Ibrahimovic in general was a very nice person and was very good for the group, But he always demanded the maximum from everyone in training and had a bit of a hot temper. According to Pato, Ibrahimovic was afraid of the defender from then on and avoided meeting him after that. However, in 2019 Zlatan told another version of the facts for the American ESPN at the time he played in Major League Soccer and also confirmed what happened in his autobiography. But Zlatan tells the story from another perspective. According to Zlatan, Anu was the strongest teammate he ever fought with and that after receiving a hard tackle from him, he went to take revenge and then the two argued. According to Zlatan, the two started to argue and then Zlatan held Anu by the collar of his shirt and then Anu started to cry and pray to God, and with that Zlatan got even more enraged and was going to prepare to punch him when his teammates arrived and separated the two players. Ibrahimovic said that with the confusion he even broke 3 ribs but that he never told anyone so he wouldn't look ugly in front of his teammates. The truth is that confusion occurred in training on November 5, 2010, and Milan had a game 2 days later. Shortly after, Anu ended up being loaned to another team and later sold, not having entered the field for Milan. Zlatan continued to be the club's idol, having transferred to PSG a few seasons later. So, do you believe in what Alexandro Pato said, or you think Zlatan version of the story is the truth? If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe button to help us bring you more football content. This is going to help us a lot and we would really appreciate it. Thank you very much and until the next video, see ya.